And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Complete to right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Off play action. Here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Working the... And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to...
Lions for their 2nd overall drive. On 1st and 10, Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Now Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He completes it to Julio Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Goff. Wright's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that foot down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
To throw on 2nd down is Goff. He's got Wright on the short throw. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. The slot man in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop.
They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st down, it's Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff. A slant to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Trying the left side with Gibbs. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And they'll indeed take a knee. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And off now to Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. From the 50, it's Goff. The left side completion to Jones. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. It's complete to Williams. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
A shotgun snap for Goff. This to Laporta, right side.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Ball had his hands on it. Drive at the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Goff. That is caught, and they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw is gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight line.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's...
And Detroit back in possession of the football. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Gone. And that is in. On 2nd down, here's Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Oh, I think that fumble's kind of indicative. Set to go now. Their backs really against the wall now, and we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones. 72 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Goff. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Gone. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over. Revelation and laughter.
Tight right. Everyone's got 4 down.
Trying Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Kill. Turn up.
Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To the air again. Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Seahawks are the NFC champs. Time for us to sign off. Thank you so much for watching, and good, everybody.